What's up guys, Cheap Beast aka Noah, back today bringing another video. This time we're doing the May sneaker releases. There is a decent amount of stuff coming out. There is one actually coming out today, at the time this video releases at 10 a.m. So if you're watching this as it goes live, go on Sneakers app and try to pick this one up. But we will get into the list in just a second. But there is a decent amount of stuff coming out this month. Nothing I would say that's too crazy, but again, stuff gets confirmed later in the month. I released this video at the start of the month. Hopefully it doesn't change too much at the end of the month. But stuff gets delayed, stuff gets added in, and you never know what's coming out all the month. But this is what's confirmed so far. Stuff can get delayed. We've seen that past a couple of months, but there is a decent amount of stuff coming out this month. So let's get into the list. So first up is actually on the 1st. Like I said, it's actually releasing right now. So if you go on Sneakers, it's probably in a draw. I'm not sure if it's a draw or just a buy, but it's a Jordan 13 red Flint. It's going to retail for $109. If you know what the Flint 13s are, it's basically a red version of those. Those are blue. These are going to be red. I think it looks all right. I'm not really big into the 13s, but they're going to sell out because it's Jordans and because they're going to release all over the place. But I think it looks pretty good, but I'm just not a big 13 fan. And then next up is on the 4th. There's actually two sneakers on this day. It's going to be the Jordan 1 Patina. It's going to retail for $170, the standard Jordan 1 price. And if you guys don't know what it is, Patina basically just kind of like make something look old, or like something that's old and like kind of aged that way. And this is like an aged bronze with some gray on the heel. I think it actually looks all right. It's growing on me. I think I mentioned it in a previous video at some point that I didn't like it at all. I thought the colorway wasn't good, but it has been growing on me, so I don't know if I'm going to try to pick it up, but I think it looks all right, and the like aged bronze look is definitely growing on me. Then next up on the 4th is the Atmos Nike Lebron 18 low of Viotech. It's going to retail for $160. It's a collab with Atmos. There was another one in the middle of April that released. It was like a flowery white one. This is actually in the Viotech colorway, which is a colorway from Atmos, I'm pretty sure. That started in 2001 or 2000 or some early 2000s on an Air Max one. It's like this brown colorway. I think the colorway is pretty cool. I don't play basketball, so I probably won't be picking up the Jordan or the LeBron 18 lows, but it is a collab with Atmos, so I put it on here. Then on the 5th, we have the SNS or Sneakers and Stuff Adidas Ultra 4D Tea Time. It's going to retail for $250, which is a little high, but it is an Ultra 4D. It's going to be exclusive to Sneakers and Stuff, so on their app, or I think maybe on their website, or at least in stores for them. But it was a colorway from Ultra Boost 1.0. The raffle is open right now, so if you want to go check it out and try to pick it up. I do really like this colorway. I think in my top 10 last year, I had the green Tea Time Ultra 4D on my top 10. I think this colorway is actually better. It's just black and white. And it was on Ultra Boost 1.0, and I think the 4D is pretty cool, so I'm definitely going to be trying to pick it up. Next up on the 7th, we have the Jordan 11 Low Legend Blue. It's going to retail for $185. It was delayed from April, so I did talk about it in that video, so if you do want to learn a little bit more about it, then check it out there. But it's just basically a white and like a Carolina blue colorway. It looks all right, but again, not probably going to be trying to pick it up. It is a Jordan 11 Low, so if you do like the lows, definitely is the one you should pick up. Also on the 7th, we have the Jordan 7 Flint. It's going to retail for $190. It was originally released in 2006. It's basically just dark gray with white leather and then a purple Jordan logos around the shoe. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the Jordan 7. I am mostly like a Jordan 1 and a few other models. I don't know if I would wear the 7, but if you pull 7s off, definitely something you should pick up. I think it's a good looking colorway. It's going to sell out because it is Jordan, but good looking colorway, just not my favorite style of Jordan. Next up on the 8th, we have the Yeezy 500 Enflame. It's going to retail for $200. It's weird looking. It's different colors for Yeezy, which I'm okay with them like switching up colors, but it's got an orange sole, like brown, blue, and then like an orange upper. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think it's kind of ugly. I don't think the colors go that well. People are probably going to wear it and look great with it on. I'm just not a big fan, and I wear pretty like muted colors or like neutrals or like one color. So I don't wear a ton of colors, and this is just too much for me. And it's definitely different for Yeezy, which I'm okay with. Just not a big fan of the colorway. Then on the 10th, we have the Sting Water Nike SB Dunk Low Magic Mushroom. It's going to retail for $125. It's a collab with Sting Water, which is a brand by Daniel Kim, which I'm pretty sure was a skateboarder. And if you guys can tell on the picture, it's a red mushroom upper with icy blue soles. And then the Nike swoosh actually on there is smaller. Normally you get the big Nike swoosh. And then it also says Sting Water above the Nike logo, and it's kind of like falling off, which I think is a cool touch. I don't know how much I love the colorway. I think it kind of looks like something from Minecraft, so people might think it's from that, but I doubt that. I think it's all right. Definitely gonna sell out because it's a collab with an SB, and SBs always sell out, and definitely collab ones. But it's an all right colorway. My favorite part is probably like the tiny Nike swoosh and then the Sting Water logo written above it, like falling off. But definitely going to sell out, and you should definitely try to pick it up if you can. Next up on the 12th, we have the Jordan 1 Knockout Chicago, or KO Chicago. It's going to retail for $140. With the current market, I had to put this on here, and because it's on sneakers, I'm pretty sure it's like a Jordan 1 mid, which a few years ago, mids were sitting, like you go into like a Foot Locker and there'd be mids there, and no one really was picking up mids. The colorway definitely helps on this one. If it was a like lesser colorway and wasn't the Chicago, I don't think it'd be selling out as well, and definitely wouldn't have been on sneakers. But since it's on sneakers, it's a Chicago colorway, I definitely see this one selling out. But again, it's a mid. I'm pretty sure it's a mid, and it's a whatever, but obviously it's a Chicago colorway, so people are going to try to pick it up, and it's going to resell for a decent amount. And then on the 13th, we have two Dunk Lows. We got the Michigan and the Spartan Green. They're both going to retail for $100. Again, it's just more Dunk Lows. Nike has been releasing a ton of Dunk Lows, and obviously they've been doing that since last year. They're going to keep doing it because people keep buying them, keep selling out, and until that stops, I don't see them releasing it. They have a ton of colorways. You can kind of just slap any colorway on them. But one is going to be the Michigan colorway, so maize and blue, or like yellow and blue if you want to just go with that. And then the Spartan Green one, which is the Michigan State one, is going to be green and white. The Spartan Green one's more of my favorite one. I'm not a big fan of Michigan colors. I am an Ohio State fan, so I don't think I could wear Michigan colored shoes or anything called the Michigan color. I probably shouldn't be wearing Spartan Green ones either, but I do like the Spartan Green ones more. But both of them are rivals, so I think it's kind of funny they're releasing on the same day. But they are going to sell out just like every Dunk Low does. Then probably the best release of the month on the 15th is going to be the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0. It's going to retail for $170. It's a little different from the Shadow, the normal Shadow, which I do want to pick up. I really like the Shadow. This is actually going to have a gray nubuck instead of leather, and I think it is more of a lighter gray too. I haven't compared them exactly, but definitely a little different for the 2.0, and it's definitely probably the best release of the month, at least in my opinion, just because it's a Shadow, and there hasn't been like there's been good colorways of Jordan 1, but not one that's been like retroed a little bit in a while. And I wish it was just a plain Shadow, and I would pick it up for sure then. I'm probably gonna try to pick it up either way, but probably take an L because that's how sneakers been working recently. And then on the 17th, we have two Yeezy 500 highs, the Tactical Orange and the Sumac. They're going to retail for $220. I could actually see these ones sitting, one because the colorway is not good, and two because it's on the Yeezy 500 high, and the 500 high doesn't really resell, and it just kind of goes back for retail. But the Tactical Orange has like orange like soles, and then it's like blue and brown, where the Sumac has like brown soles and then has blue, brown, and red. I like the Sumac a little bit more, but neither of them are my favorite. I definitely wouldn't be picking them up. The other 500 highs I've released are better than these, but 500 highs just don't sell well, and I can definitely see these ones sitting. And then next up on the 19th, we have the Nike Dunk Low Photon Dust. It's going to retail for $100. It's a women's release, and it's basically just an all white with like a white and then cream on the rest of it. It looks all right. It's a women's release, so it's going to release up to a certain size. So like guys with my size feet probably won't be able to pick it up unless it was like extended sizing. It's all right. It's a Dunk Low, so it's going to sell out, but nothing crazy on this one. Next up on the 20th, we have another Dunk Low. It's the University Blue. It's going to retail for $100. It's probably the best colorway of the month. I do just probably like the University Blue more, the Carolina Blue. There's been a lot of actually University Blue stuff recently. There's the Jordan 1 and Jordan 4. So they're probably pushing the University Blue out right now. But I think it looks pretty good. Probably my favorite dunk of the month. I mean, it's a dunk, so it's going to sell, and this is the best colorway so far. Jumping all the way to the 28th, we have the Nike Dunk High Court Purple. It's going to retail for $110. It's basically a Lakers colorway. It's even got like a Lakers logo on it, but it's an embossed, I think it kind of embroidered Nike logo. I think that part looks pretty cool. It's black, purple, and yellow. It's obviously a Lakers colorway without calling it a Lakers colorway, but it's not a bad sneaker. I think it looks pretty cool. Don't know if I'm going to be picking it up because I'm not a huge Lakers fan. I like LeBron, but that's about it. But if you're looking for a Lakers shoe, this is a good one to pick up. Next up on the 29th, we have the Yeezy foam runners. There's actually two of them. One's a new colorway and one is a re-release. The first one is the mineral blue. They're going to retail for $75. The mineral blue is the new colorway. It's just a blue one. You can see it on the screen. Looks like they're releasing in like full family sizing, and then they're going to re-release the sand. I like the mineral blue colorway more. I feel like the sand's easier to wear. And if you don't know what the foam runner is, it's basically like a Yeezy Croc. They're made out of, I'm pretty sure, like sustainable materials. And they're pretty cheap, but they will resell for a decent amount. And then the last sneaker for the month is the Yeezy 380 Alien Blue. The first Yeezy 380 to release was actually the Alien. So the Alien Blue is kind of the same thing, but with a blue sole. It's going to retail for $230, and there is going to be a reflective version. I feel like Adidas has stopped the reflective versions for a while, but they are bringing them back. And I think this is probably one of the first ones in a while to have it. I think it's probably the best Yeezy of the month. But that's not saying much because everything else was kind of ugly. But I do like the Alien Blue. I think it looks pretty good. So that's all the sneakers for the month. Tell me in the comments what your favorite sneaker is and what you are hoping to pick up and maybe get a W for once, especially on sneakers, because I'm having no luck on sneakers. But hopefully you enjoyed and pick up something, because hopefully we all need a W in sneakers for once in a while. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.